I'm Amanda Jaros. I graduated actually with a degree in theater arts from Azusa Pacific University, so I started as an actress and have minor theatrical success there in acting. And because of that, agents can only get you so much work or get you in so many doors, and I was having a limited experience, so I started writing more screenplays. And from writing, then I was like, maybe I should try this directing thing. That might be fun, I might be good at it, and I have a sense of how to get actors to that place and to capture that moment. So Disavowed was actually my professional directorial debut. And yeah, it was a period piece. We shot it in 48 hours. It was set in, well, it wasn't a British period piece by any means, but it was set in the late 1960s, early 1970s. It's about an interracial couple getting married in 1971. And how at that time, civil rights were a big deal. And I focused on how the Ku Klux Klan was secretly organized. That was the later Klans, because you had the first group in the late 1800s, and then the early Klan in the early 1900s, and so I focused on the later Klans. But you don't see any of the Klan activity. In the short film of Disavowed, it's really just the first act of the feature film, which I've written and will hopefully be making in the future. So yeah, it's all about the couple and what happens to the groom and the bride realizing she's left at the altar, but he's missing, and what's happened with him. So the short film is to get its momentum into being able to pitch the feature film, have people get a good sense of the first act. Obviously, we do put the master reveal that's in the feature film in the short film, so it's a very abbreviated version. But yeah, it is for the feature film, which gets more into Klan activity and how they were involved in the government and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. New Filmmakers is the second film festival it's been in. The Best Shorts competition, it won an award of merit. And I've been getting really great feedback. Again, it's mainly been to pitch the feature film. So in that way, it's been a website, a trailer. I show that to other producers and things like that. So I'm currently working on getting going with Disavowed the feature for filming that. I have a screenplay called Travel Buddy that is just a really fun comedy. It's a dramedy as far as there is action in it, but it's a road trip story about this guy in his 20s who's just completely hopeless, lives in a small town. It's also in the 60s, although we might rewrite it for the 80s, and works for his family's mortuary, and basically gets assigned to go on his first road trip to take this dead body up to Las Vegas. And he finds out that the man in the coffin isn't dead, that he's indeed alive and smuggling diamonds to a casino lord. So it's all about their road trip together and how they get separated and who they meet, and so it's a lot of fun. And then also working on a pilot right now that we have some meetings with some networks, which is nice. And that's, as of right now, called Stepsisters. Fingers crossed. And let's see. Oh, and then also we'll be working on writing a feature film called White Flag, which is a modern day drama about a police officer who ends up actually living in the streets. And so, and how his debt has impacted his life, and not only financial debt, but also debt in relationships and with his family and all of that.